It's back. What the heck? What in the world? Vampire Rain Altered Species is back? My god, I thought I was done with this game forever because I didn't want to play anymore. But you know what? Couldn't think of another game for tonight, so we're playing more Vampire Rain Altered Species on the PlayStation 3. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today. Perfect 72 degrees out. Yeah, Vampire Rain Altered Species, it's back. It's here once again. How are you all doing? Hope things are going well for you out there in the world. I've got a green tea with me, green tea with the jasmine. Delightful. Green tea with jasmine. Wonderful. I feel like I need to cough. I feel a little scratch in my throat. 1 second. Okay. I muted the microphone. I gave out a wicked cough. A terrible cough, which you did not have to hear thanks to the muting technology. I'm going to take another sip of my tea. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about this game. I don't know that it's very good. I don't know that I'm having any fun playing it, but it's got rain in it, and the rain's pretty good. The rain's pretty cool. Hello, Jason. Hello, Connor. You got any good beverages tonight? I'm a green tea person. I'm mostly a coffee person, but because of my anxiety, I have to drink mostly green tea instead. If I could, I'd be drinking like 9 cups of coffee. Root beer, my god. Excellent. What kind of root beer? I love root beer. Underrated. IBC. Classic. Bulldog root beer is my very favorite root beer in the whole world. If you ever see Bulldog root beer, it's not Barks, which has bite. Bulldog. They make another root beer called Americana, which is literally the exact same root beer, just in a different bottle. I don't know why they sell it under 2 different labels, but both of those are very good. Because they're the same one. The same root beer. Alright, we gotta continue 6. Oh, that's the name of the level. Continue. Sky2Fall, thank you for the $5. Jason, look out, it's me. Started a new job this week. It's going well. Better pay and better management, so I'm happy. Ham ha. Wonderful. That's great to hear. I feel like the better management part is almost the most important part. Like, obviously getting paid well. Extremely important. But before I did internet videos for a living, the jobs that I had all paid exactly the same amount of money, but how much I liked them was entirely dependent on whether or not the management was terrible. I had one manager at Radio Shack who I just did not care for. One of the fellow employees literally dropped a piano on my head like I was a cartoon character. Intentionally. And the manager was just like, well, we have staffing problems, so nothing I can do about it. Like, this guy, my coworker, who I was supposed to trust, called me into the stock room. It was like, hey, Jason, I want to show you something in the stock room. And I went back in the stock room, and he dropped a whole Casio keyboard. Like a big one. A whole Casio keyboard on my head. my head started bleeding. My head started bleeding. And the manager was like, oh, it's only, it's only you, me, and him right now. I can't afford to let him go. Sorry. Yeah, nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do. I think there was something you could do. Anyway, I hope your management's better than that. File assault charges. I feel as though... I don't know. What would I do now?
We found the advanced team. There were no survivors. I respectfully suggest that we call off the operation.
Once the rain lets up, the Nightwalkers will realize something's going on. That's a situation I'd like to avoid. You've got to terminate the Prime Walker before that happens.
In that case, sir, I'd like to request reinforcements.
I want you to know
this place is swarming with Nightwalkers.
I did get my revenge. It was very subtle, though. Very dramatic. Very subtle. He never knew it was me. I got my revenge against that son of a gun.
With all due respect, sir, it's insane to...
For the next phase of the operation, take a look
I'd probably do something like that again. Secret revenge. Take the law into my own hands.
from the black box indicates that it is currently mobile.
Mobile? Impossible. As I said, there are no surviving members of the advanced team.
Impossible.
The team leader dropped the box, and now whoever picked it up has it. The box should hold records of preparations made by the advanced team before you came. Retrieving the box may give you vital data for the execution of your mission.
Listen, Colonel, it will be suicide to attempt...
You wanted to see
Colonel.
what was going on, so quit whining, Captain, and get on with it.
Without any hard data, we'd be working blind, sir. We might as well go for the box, Captain.
We don't have a choice, do we?
Alright, we're recovering the black box. Recovering the black box. The box contains data of the advanced team's operations. Analyzing the data may reveal what's going on in the city. What was your revenge? I think... I don't know if I should say, in case I get counter-revenge.
This is the black box. This marker
I feel like
indicates the
bragging about
position
your
of the
revenge
box.
is a good way to get counter-revenged.
Somebody's recovered the box and is currently on
Just
the move.
imagine extremely
It's
good
up to us
revenge.
to intercept the box and do whatever we can to get it back, okay?
Yes, sir.
Break the cycle of revenge. No, I think you should still get your revenge. Still do the revenges. Look at this light rain. There's a vampire over there. There's definitely a vampire over there. Can't go over there. What is the meaning of existence? Anyone here know? anyone in chat know the meaning of existence?
Everything's fine over here.
What? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no. Pardon me. That's maybe too many vampires. I just thought maybe they couldn't see me because of the steps, but I guess I was incorrect. Meaning is a human construct that we invented, so we get to decide what it is, and I've decided that it is this delicious carrot cake I'm currently eating. Oh, I've got some apple turnovers waiting for me after this stream. As soon as this stream is done, I'm eating some apple turnovers. Does the sadness ever end? That's what I want to know.
Everything's fine over here.
That's a good question. I'll be honest. I feel like, and this is just my own perspective. I've kind of long ago come to the acceptance stage of denial, I suppose, that I would ever live a life without some type of depression. I feel as though probably I'm going to be depressed in some, like, in some regard, in some level, for the rest of my life. I just think that's part of who I am as a person. I am a very depressive person. You know, I've seen a therapist who is extremely helpful with managing anxiety and what have you. And, like, I've been in like depressive funks that have impaired my ability to function. I've been way more depressed, and I am functionally depressed right now. You know, I still have things that I enjoy doing. I still carry on my day and do artistic work that I'm very proud of, and talk with people I like.
Everything's fine over here.
But yeah, I don't think the depression's ever going away. I think that's sticking around. My main goal is preventing it from, as much as I can, from getting back to the point where it's like actively impairing me. Where am I supposed to go? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, I can probably kill that guy. I need a knife though. I can't just shoot him, I do need a knife. So, knife does it, but shooty shoot? No. No good. I have good stuff and nice people in my life. It makes me feel a bit... a word I just can't say on stream. Yeah.
Everything's fine over here.
the same thing is not necessarily true for myself. I don't find that like having good stuff appear in my life makes me feel bad, although I can extrapolate that kind of feeling from like when I put out something artistically that gets a very good response. Like if the response is extremely good, like it was with the Llamas with Hats epilogue, like that made me deeply depressed. That the overwhelmingly good response to that, and I was very proud of that video. Whenever something like that happens, I get depressed. An imposter thing? No, it's not an imposter syndrome thing. I think it's more like inside of myself, what I want more than anything in this world is to create art and to have that art be appreciated. And so when I do have moments where like I'm living exactly what I would like in the world, when I'm living those moments, like it doesn't actually necessarily feel the way that I would hope it would. Like I don't get this sense of perfect fulfillment. I'm not like, oh, it all makes sense now. It all works. Everything is just exactly the same, you know. Everything is the same. And I think that contrast creates the depression for me. Where am I going? Still haven't figured this out. I can't figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go. The vampire right over there. Maybe I should just try shooting this guy and hope I kill him. Oh no, there's another one. Alright, we'll figure this out. I already figured this out last week. Like, I got like halfway through this level. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time today. I think I've just had a rough week. Okay, this way probably. Yeah. So there's a guy there.
Everything's fine over here.
You just gotta be a little sneaky. Yeah, that's it. It's supposed to be sneaky. How's the baby doing? Is your mood any better? You mean,
Everything's fine over here.
You mean Pancake? If you're talking about Pancake, yeah. Pancake was completely fine, like, after her baths. Like, she was very upset by the whole experience, but she recovered very quickly, and she's been her old self again.
Everything's fine over here.
Is this actually a vampire game, or is it just a Splinter Cell? It's a Splinter Cell vampire game. Like, that's a vampire right there. If that person sees me, he vamps out and bites me in the neck. It's just a bad Splinter Cell. It's got its qualities. I think it's bad in many funny ways. she have poops again? No, she, we had these fruit fly traps that were these, like, yellow tubes of sticky stuff. And I kept it, like, out of the way where she didn't go. She's a very, very ground cat. She doesn't jump up on many places. So I kept them well out of reach. And an area that one of them was on that she's never jumped on before, she decided to jump on while I was there. And I reached out to move the fruit fly trap, and at that very moment she just immediately swung her tail into it and got her tail onto the glue, and then flipped out about it and spun around, wrapping the thing up into her fur. And then she ran off, and we had to chase her down and cut the fruit fly thing out of her fur because it was completely matted up in there. And then she had glue in her fur, so we had to give her a bath with vegetable oil to get the glue out. And unfortunately, the pet shampoo we had did not get rid of the oil, and so she had to get a second bath with dish soap to get rid of the oil. So 2 baths for Pancake, and she was not very happy about it, but she's doing much better. Is this where I came from? Yeah. Just not paying attention. It's okay, we can play this all lackadaisically. We don't have to play this well. Supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to go up there. Not even supposed to be up here. Okay. See if I can find any knives. Could be playing Pokemon right now. I suppose I could be playing a lot of things. Just any game I liked. But sometimes it's nice to play a game you don't like, you know? Sometimes it's nice to suffer. Never happened to Splinter Cell anyway. Splinter got infected. It became a huge medical issue. Tragic. There's no Lloyd in Pokemon. There's no Lloyd. What are you even doing? You don't got Lloyd in your game. Oh no! I made the same mistake again, no! I made this last time. Yeah, there you go. Alright. It's the ding-dang birds. Alright, let's do all of that again, that's fine. That's fine, who cares? Who cares? Pokemon Minecraft ripoff looks promising. Is it a Minecraft? I thought it would look more like a Animal Crossing, but I didn't actually watch the video. I just saw screenshots. Pokemon! I wanna be pretty good. I don't mind second place. It's Dragon Quest Builders / Animal Crossing thing. I saw they're releasing a here we are again. There we go. Yeah, they're releasing like a Virtual Boy attachment for the Nintendo Switch to go along with some Virtual Console releases of some Virtual Boy games. I'm glad that more people are going to be able to play the Virtual Boy games, because there are some very good games on that system. I think like, I forget if it was 11 or 14 different games being released. Although I will say, part of the appeal of the Virtual Boy is its extremely weird display. I think some people are gonna, you know, look at the Virtual Boy games through this attachment with the LED screen and not really understand the magic. Why weren't Virtual Boy games ever released on the 3DS? They weren't officially. There is an extremely good emulator available if you have a hacked 3DS. Highly recommend that as a way to play those. But it is too bad that they never officially released it on that system. But if you haven't actually, like, played a Virtual Boy, and I imagine most of you have not, there is something about the display, because it's one single strip of, like, LED lights. Like old school LED lights. Not an LED display, but like LED lights. It's one strip and a mirror. And the mirror oscillates back and forth extremely quickly. And the lights flicker to create like every single row of vision. That is like to your eye, because of the extreme speed of the oscillation of the mirror. You see it as like a whole screen, even though it's one single row of LEDs. And the effect of this visually, for me at least, and I maybe think about this a little romantically, but it's like looking at this startling array of red stars that are making up this display in front of you. And because it's in 3D, like, it's all of these beautiful red stars in this arrangement coming together to create images. There's really nothing like it. There's nothing like it at all. I'm very lucky, and I'm one of the people who can play the Virtual Boy even for long periods of time without getting a headache or feeling any eye strain. Oh no. Well, I donked up again. Alright. I think I'm one of the few people who, like, genuinely loves the Virtual Boy. And it's not like my love of the Sega Saturn, where I genuinely think the Sega Saturn is, like, one of the greatest video game consoles of all time. And I think people who are interested in retro gaming can get an unbelievable experience on this system. So much great art put out on the Sega Saturn. The Virtual Boy is a different deal. I do think it's like I would not recommend people just go out and buy a Virtual Boy. It's very expensive now, but even before it was, I don't think most people would get a lot out of the Virtual Boy. But there's a magic to it. There is a magic to it. And I just don't think there's like a lot of video game hardware that comes out that you can describe in that way. Like, how many pieces of video game hardware is there a romance to? Mission accomplished. Alright, I think we start from here now if we die again, which is good, because I probably will. Like to have one as a gag at some point, but it sounds like not an easy fix if something goes wrong. Yeah, there are, there's actually, like, kits that you can get to repair or prepare for failure of like the most common failure points in the Virtual Boy. So like you can get even one that's broken now and either pay a repair person, or if you have any like soldering skills, solder together your own repair. As long as none of the LEDs are burnt out.
On TV.
That's something that's not fixable as far as I know. But the common like connection issues
Everything's fine over here.
with the displays is completely fixable. Let me get this guy. Hey, buddy. Oh, no! That was too fast. One other thing I'll say is there's something about the speakers. I don't really understand it. I don't actually understand what this is. But I really like the sound chip in the Virtual Boy. And the speakers do such a good job of, like, playing these electronic sounds. where it sounds less like a video game console and more like... You know when you go to an arcade or something and you have an arcade machine that's playing a bunch of electronic sounds to try to tempt you to come in and play it? Like that... Just kind of, you know, up and down arpeggios or what have you. You know, that kind of sound. That's kind of what the Virtual Boy sounds like. Like slot machine noises. Yeah, it's like slot machine noises, like that quality of sound. Oh no. But, you know, it's playing like music and all sorts of things, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from TV speakers. It sounds like it's coming from a slot machine.
Wow, rain is pretty unusual around here this time of year.
But in a
Look
good
at
way.
that, it's really pouring.
I heard it's gonna rain until morning.
I hope it stops raining by morning.
That's what they said on TV.
There just isn't any other system that looks or sounds like the Virtual Boy.
Everything's fine over here.
And both of those things are things that you're not really going to get with the, like, I don't know, Nintendo Switch thing. Which is fine. I mean, the games themselves will still be playable, and they are very good games.
Wow, rain is pretty unusual around here this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely, Bob.
I heard it's gonna rain until morning.
Bob? Greg? Daniel? Oh no. Don't bother me. How do you know where I am? What are you talking about? How do you know where I am? Get out of here. Some Virtual Boy music.
Wow, rain is pretty unusual around here this time of year.
Got him. Ba 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 da ba 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 do ba ba ba. All right, so there's a bunch of bozos over there apparently. Yeah, I gotta watch out for those. I didn't notice the bozos before. I know I've brought him up before, but anyone here familiar with the Wizzo the Clown? Does Sorry, I'm just thinking about Wizzo because I mentioned Bozo, who's another clown. And so all the clowns I know were running through my head now. Like that one woman who did the Ronald McDonald stuff. There was like a woman, Ronald McDonald. She did birthday parties. Never heard of Wizzo the Clown. Wizzo the Clown, Kansas City area famous clown. Clown very famous in Kansas. Active from the 50s through the 80s, right up until his death. Someone you know is a huge Wizzo fan. Yeah, my sister-in-law loves Wizzo the Clown. She introduced me to Wizzo the Clown. I want you to know one very easy way to get into Wizzo the Clown is apparently Riff Tracks did a thing with Wizzo's Christmas movie. So, and it's on YouTube. I'll post a link in the description. Not the description, in chat right now. I'll post a link in chat. If anyone wants to skip this stream and watch Wizzo, Wizzo the Clown. I wonder if it's actually possible to... Yeah, I was hoping this... Oh yeah, it's... You can buy it or rent it on YouTube. Probably won't do that. Says the video isn't available anymore. I can still watch it. It might be region locked. There might be a region lock, so if you if you're able to bypass that in any way. Yeah, this is Wizzo the Clown. This is the Riff Tracks thing.
From the camp, not a creature was stirring, not even an elephant. Elephant! Boy, you think it isn't snowing out there today? You're crazy. It is really coming down.
Guys?
Yeah.
What have we done?
I don't know, Mike. I don't know.
Well, I've been out shopping, and I got all the Christmas presents for everybody. I got one.
Dalton
He's
Trumbull's
like this.
Dialogue really sizzles, though.
He's like this the whole time.
Sam, and this, I've got to put the...
He just never stops. This
Grandpa
energy.
took the dog's heartworm medicine again.
That's so...
So yeah, if you want to watch an hour of that. For 16 minutes or a different short. Yeah, the Riff Track stuff usually has like a short followed by the feature. Watch the film without those blokes talking. Yeah, I was looking for a non-Riff Tracks version on YouTube, but you have to pay for it. If anyone could find a link for a free Wizzo the Clown movie watching. Oh, it's on Tubi. It's on Tubi. There we go.
I want this
He's
trip
got a
to
gun.
go over with the bang, see? Are you ready? Hold your ears, everybody. And you
He's
kids, hold your
pointing the
ears,
gun
because
at
this is
these
about as
children.
loud a bang as you ever heard. You ready? One. Oh, this is going to be good.
Stop pointing at
Two,
the kids.
and three. Oh, that was a... What? That says B-A-M-G. Pow. Okay, now then. Hey, you sit down right over there.
Oh, Wizzo. Wizzo the clown. David Studios product, thank you for the $4.99. Jason, I had a lamb chop recently for my sister's birthday. I don't think it's as good for teeth as Professor Toothy says. Hey, are you the tooth? I think Toothy would know. Toothy's a tooth. I think Toothy would know. RiffTrax version's legit. RiffTrax admin for their Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. Yeah, they posted it, what was it, oh yeah, it says celebration of 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, they posted that one for free on YouTube. Which I was very happy to see because I really, really wanted to watch the Wizzo special. Oh, go. Someone said something about privacy. Oh, piracy. Yeah. No, that one's completely legit.
Quiet.
But they license everything. Yeah, nothing RiffTrax does is... Like, I know there's a lot of YouTubers who react to stuff without permission. Who just kind of play entire movies
The night
and
air is heavy. It's
react along or whatever. But the RiffTrax people, everything they're doing is with a license. It's like an extension of the old Mystery Science Theater show. Similar concept, just different execution.
Harrison to Lloyd. Our targets moved into the building.
I have visual confirmation, sir.
If the black box is in there, we'll just have to go in and get it. Meet me in front of the building.
Roger that.
From my understanding, when RiffTrax started, and I think they still do this stuff, but I'm not actually 100% sure. They would have audio files of just them reacting, so it wouldn't include the movie. It wouldn't include any of the movie's audio or visuals. And you would, like, buy a RiffTrax and then have to have a copy of the movie yourself that you would then play along to the RiffTrax. It's like a way to get around the extremely tricky, like, licensing stuff for distribution. But they also do a lot of stuff like the Wizzo thing where they've licensed the actual movie itself for distribution.
Stick with the mission, please.
They still do some of those. We have an app now that listens to what you're watching and plays the riff in time with it automatically. Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea. That's really cool. That's an interesting workaround for a tricky problem. Oh, here we go.
The readings indicate the black box is in here. Okay, go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Man.
No. Lim, thank you for the $7. First paycheck of a new job. Wanted to share some of it with my favorite community on behalf of those who cannot. Thank you, Lim. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put that towards my dentist bill. Or maybe I'll get a nice set of cards. Maybe I'll get some stationery. I don't need more stationery, but maybe I'll get some stationery. Or it'll go towards my dentist bill. One of these two. Hope it's better than the last one. Yeah, I do hope it's a better job. I hope they treat you well there.
I don't see a black box. The readings indicate that it should be here. Oh, for crying out loud. Hanson, we've lost the black box.
Say what, sir?
The guy who was carrying the box is dead. Whoever took the box removed the transmitter and left it here. I want you to sweep the area with the probe. See if there's anybody moving away from this position.
Doing it right now, Captain. Got it. I've got 2 targets. I'm uploading their positions now, sir.
One of these 2 has to be carrying the box. Lloyd, you take the one to the north. I'll take the one to the south.
Yes, sir.
They already treat me better. My hard work is actually appreciated. Oh, that's great. Very glad to hear that. It's too rare. Oh yeah, it's all coming back to me. I'm gonna have to go through a door. Let me see if there's anything I can pick up here first. I can't wait for those apple turnovers I'm going to eat after this stream. They're just waiting for me. Delicious apple turnovers. I gotta start making my own apple turnovers again, because I make much better ones. The apple turnovers I got, they're alright. I'm gonna enjoy them. But I just make a much better apple turnover. For those of you who don't know what an apple turnover is, it's like apple pie filling, so like, you know, cooked apples in a sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg sauce, wrapped in a puff pastry dough in a triangle, usually with maybe some sugar sprinkled on top. an apple-based dessert. Yeah, apple turnovers are one of my favorites. Yeah, they're like these. Gotta have a little crunch in the shell. Yeah, I mean, optimally, it's like... It's got a flake to it. It's got a crispness.
Lloyd, use your neck revision and sweep the area.
Lloyd.
Those that give off a different type of aura are parent walkers.
Hey, Lloyd.
Bump off the parent walker only.
Star of the game, Lloyd.
Everything's fine over here.
Got him. No problem. 2 piles of goo.
Lloyd, I've got an update on your target's position. It's moved into the east warehouse. Head immediately for the east warehouse.
You got it. No problem. I'm coming for you. Yeah, tie that shoe. It'll be the last shoe you ever tie. I'm gonna get you, you son of a bun. Melee, thank you for the 2 British pounds. Wurzel Gummidge. Wurzel Gummidge. Wurzel Gummidge. I have looked up Wurzel Gummidge. This looks great. Anyone here a big Wurzel Gummidge fan? Wurzel Gummidge. Anyone a big fan of this guy? Apparently a scarecrow that comes to life. This looks great. I gotta get a copy of Wurzel Gummidge. That's the 3rd Doctor. Oh yeah, it is! John Pertwee. Oh my god. Wow. He has multiple heads he takes on and off depending on his mood. Oh, wonderful. That's good stuff. Thank you for introducing me to Wurzel Gummidge. I love when kid stuff is strange and unsettling, as it should be. Yeah, I completely agree. Some of the most impactful stuff I watched as a child is just things that really messed me up. Like, there's a movie called The Peanut Butter Solution, which I don't know if I can describe the ways in which the peanut butter solution is unsettling. It's a movie about a kid who is, I think, dared to go into this house that there's apparently ghosts in. And he's so frightened by what he sees inside that he loses all of his hair. All of his hair falls out. And he speaks with, I think, a witch who gives him a recipe to grow his hair back that involves peanut butter. And so he puts this peanut butter solution all over his head. And his hair grows back, but it won't stop growing. And I don't mean like, you know, like hair normally does. It just grows super fast now. Mega fast. It just keeps growing out to the point where, like, when he's in class, the student behind him needs to keep cutting it as he's sitting there in class. Now, you might think that this is enough for a movie already, but there is an evil painter. There is an evil painter who's kidnapped a bunch of children for his art studio. And he kidnaps this kid because the kid has this magic hair, and he wants to turn the kid's hair into paintbrushes. He wants to turn the kid's hair into paintbrushes. And the movie has this unsettling, dreamlike quality to it, where when I look this movie up years later, I found so many people with the exact same experience, where they genuinely thought that this movie hadn't been a movie that they saw. They thought it was a dream that they had. They stumbled upon the movie again and were like, I thought this was just a dream I had as a child. I had no idea this was a film I watched. Yep. It's very good. It's apparently on YouTube. You can apparently watch it on YouTube. It's from 1985. One scene that I always remembered is the man who's kidnapped all the children. He sleeps with all of these wires across the room, like all of these thin, invisible wires attached to his fingers, so that if any of the children try to escape, he'll feel it. He'll feel it, and he'll be summoned into action. And so one of the kids, the main character,
what's he doing out of bed?
has this contraption to find the hidden wires and not to wake the artist. Look at that thing. No, I love this movie. The whole thing has this dreamlike quality to it. You can see why people thought this was a strange dream they had, and not just a movie they watched. Deeply weird guy. Anyway, the peanut butter solution. I recommend it. The peanut butter solution. It is on YouTube. Someone's uploaded it there. I think this is... I'm pretty sure this is, I don't know. I don't think this is official, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna post a link in chat if you really want to watch peanut butter solution. Just sending people off this stream multiple times today. Stop watching. Watch this other thing. Oh no. I see. Warlock kidnaps the cursed-haired child so we can make magic brushes. Right, that is right. And I think he's trying to do it... I'm trying to... Because he's trying to get to the house that cursed the child to begin with. And if he paints the house, then he can walk into the painting and go to the house. And spoiler alert... Apologies, spoiler alert. I think it kills him. I think the house kills him. But I don't remember. Oh no, no! Oh god. That was a sweatshop. Kidnapped children worked in. It is a sweatshop, but like, he kidnaps the magic hair kid for his hair, as opposed to just for his work. Oh no. Alright, hey. I thought I could stab him, but I don't know what happened there. Maybe I need to have my gun away. That's probably it. Can't have my gun out. Finally. Step in all the goo. Another upsetting kids movie that I've definitely brought up on stream a number of times. Adventures of Mark Twain. That's the film. The Adventures of Mark Twain. It was a stop-motion film. Also from 1985, same year. Interesting. That's the year I was born. Watched that as an adult. Yeah, it's an interesting movie. Like, I feel like most of the time when people bring up this movie, it's specifically about, obviously, the most obviously creepy scene where Mark Twain takes children to go see Satan.
Who are you?
An angel. What's your name? Satan. What's the matter?
But the the whole movie is worth watching. The concept of the film is, I think, the most, like, unsettling part, because it's really a movie about Mark Twain. His wife is dead, and he's at the end of his life, and he wants to he wants to go to the great beyond. He wants to end things. He's done with this world. He's at the end of his life. He's done all that he wants to do. It's all over for him. And so he's imagining these characters from his own stories, these children from his own stories, accompanying him in his hot air balloon as he travels to his death. Interesting movie. Where am I going? I thought I had gone the wrong way, but maybe I hadn't. Maybe this was the right way. Oh yeah, I probably just need to go over the... Oh, there's a... Okay. Never mind. It's one of these. It's always like one way you're supposed to go. You gotta go that way. Nothing else to do but go the one way. Hello, baby. It's me, the Big Papa. You get burned by all your slime. All your slime. Slime time, baby. Oh no. Okay. Alright, just noticed a vampire over there. Don't look at me. Don't pay attention. Everything's okay. There's never been problems anywhere in the world. Anyone else watch the Magic Pudding film as a kid? The Magic Pudding film. Was that what it was called, or was it just a movie about magic pudding? Magic Pudding is a guy? Oh. Yeah, I've never heard of this thing. The Magic Pudding film. I'm gonna look it up. I want to see the Magic Pudding movie. Oh, this one's for free on YouTube Movies. Is this the animated film? Oh no, YouTube's blocking this one. 1 second. I wanted to show some Magic Pudding. Gotta switch browsers.
Horses? Remarkable.
Is this it? Magic Pudding.
Now. Traffic's getting worse every time. That was most unexpected.
Magic Pudding, everyone. Magic Pudding. Yeah, Magic Pudding looks cute. You gotta see the pudding. He really makes the film. Oh, it's the Sorry, I just thought it was about a koala named Pudding. Let me see if I can find the pudding here.
Pudding requires is politeness and constant eating.
Neither of which I get from you lot. I need to be challenged. Come on out of there, I can see you.
Okay, yeah, it's a Magic Pudding.
One day only, I'll take on all comers in a test of gastronomic ingenuity. Right, you. What do you mean? Come on, you.
All right. He can turn into any pudding. You eat him and then he regenerates. Unbelievable. Incredible concept. Incredible concept. Very glad to have learned of the magic pudding. Magic pudding, everyone. And yeah, you are correct. I did need to see the magic pudding. KJ Zana, thank you for the $2. Netflix made a documentary about Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I've seen some quotes from that going around. How's the documentary? I don't plan on watching it. I don't really care all that much about Charlie Sheen, but...
What was that?
Oh no! It was no one. Don't worry about it. Oh God. Go up.
Stick with the mission, please.
Okay, okay. Finished the spirit just now. How was that for you? How was the spirit? I know we were talking about that the other day. How is the rest of the spirit? You a vampire, or are they the vampire? They're the vampires. Yeah, all these random cops are actually vampires, it turns out. You gotta sneak around them so they don't bite you.
Everything's fine over here.
No human beings on which to feast over here. I want to be the vampire. I would love to play a game where you
fine over here.
Run around as a vampire and swoop down and bite people and stuff. I think there was a game that came out like that, like maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't know. At some point in the last 10 years. And I think it wasn't very good. I think I didn't like it. You know what? It was fine. I don't think it was a bad game.
Fine over here.
But I just didn't really gel with it. Vampire. Oh yeah, that was it. It was called Vampire. Like, I thought it was a fine game or whatever. I got bored at some point. Stopped playing.
Everything's fine over here.
That's what I constantly say out loud when I'm in my home. Everything's fine over here. Yep. Everything's fine over here too. Yep.
Stick with the mission, please.
My God. KJ Zana, thank you for the $5. Two immensely iconic albums had notable anniversaries today. Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here turned 50, and Ozzy Osbourne's Blizzard of Oz turned 45. Goodness gracious. You ever think about how some of these albums, some of the albums that you're familiar with, they might be new, they might be old. At some point, some of these albums are going to be 1,000 years old. You ever think about that? You ever think about the fact that, you know, they'll probably be gone by then. People probably won't be able to listen to them, but maybe. A couple of these albums people will be able to listen to, probably. But they'll be 1,000 years old. At some point. And then, you know, anything is possible. They could even be 2,000 years old. At some point, they'll be like, Blizzard of Oz came out 100,000 years ago. 100,000 years ago, Blizzard of Oz. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. Give me a break. Someone 1,000 years from now watching Dog Island VGB streams. I don't think the VGB VODs are lasting 100 years, let alone 1,000.
Mission, please.
Alright. Where do I have to go? Obviously I have to go up there, but there's a guy there.
Everything's fine over here.
I thought this game was gonna, like, this level was gonna have interesting uses of the vampire leader thing, where you have to identify the vampire leader who's yellow and then kill that vampire. And the others will fall. Maybe that is happening here. Okay, maybe that is actually what's going on. Maybe I just haven't spotted the vampire I'm supposed to kill yet.
Everything's fine over here.
Everything's fine. This way. Don't worry about it. Ah, okay. So I did need to do this. I don't know why this vampire's just kind of creeping in the dark. So that is what I had to do. It was just set up weird. No problem. Oh, I missed Man Ray's response. Rest in the Spirit was fun. Terrible and fun. Also, Bill Pope, the DP on that. He dies, cinema is over. There's a lot of ugly films these days. I don't really like how a lot of movies are shot. Ever seen the show Mr. Robot? I've seen the first season of Mr. Robot. I haven't seen beyond that, but I remember liking the first season. Should I continue with Mr. Robot? It's better each season. Interesting.
Everything's fine over here.
The end is wild. I mean, the end of the first season was pretty wild. So I can imagine.
Look at that, it's really pouring.
I heard it's gonna rain until morning. That's what they said on TV.
Why do the vampires talk like this? Are they putting on an act? Usually if there's a guy you gotta stab, they have a knife right next to him, but... Oh, no! Dang it, son of a gun. Let's try again. We'll get through this one level by the end of this 2-hour stream. Oh no. Where the heck am I? Some of the backtracking I have to do.
Stick with the mission, please.
Alright, alright.
Everything's fine over here.
No worries. It's fine. Stabbing time. There they go. I would hate to be one of these vampires whose life is tied to other vampires. Like, I would not like my own life to be tied up in the life of someone else, and also I would not like it if I had that responsibility on myself. Or like some other vampire's death would, or like my death would cause another vampire's death. I just don't want that. Just don't want it. Alright, let me see if I can remember where I got killed before, so I don't do it again.
Everything's fine over here.
No, it's not, Gary. It's far from fine, Gary. You're just not paying attention. You don't understand what's going on, Gary. You're blind, Gary. Yabba dabba doo. What was the, sorry, I'm just remembering something. It's a Justin Bieber quote. I found it. It's from a People magazine article. Justin Bieber opens up about his confiscated monkey. A new interview with GQ. Justin Bieber talks in depth about the March 2013 confiscation of his pet capuchin monkey, OG Mally. Molly, whose name is pronounced Molly, okay, by German customs officials. Honestly, everyone told me not to bring the monkey. Everybody, Bieber told the magazine about that fateful trip to Munich. Everyone told me not to bring the monkey. I was like, it's gonna be fine, guys. It was the farthest thing from fine. It was the farthest thing from fine. Everyone told me not to bring the monkey. What they do with the monkey? That's a great question. I have no idea. Oh my god, if we made it.
Hanson, I've got multiple targets. Any idea which one is mine?
I did get a photo of the target, but with the rain, I'm afraid it's not very clear.
Send it.
Uploading it now. Sorry it couldn't be better. Give me some time and I'll see if I can clean it up. I'll send you a cleaner
Great
image
image.
as soon as I can.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hanson.
Hanson here. I'm uploading the details right now. Hanson to Lloyd. Uploading it now.
No one? Do not worry.
Hanson here. Is everything all right?
My God. What am I supposed to do?
Lloyd, I'm uploading the details right now.
Great, thank you. I'm Lloyd. No one. No one's ever been here. No one will ever be here. I don't actually know what I need those details for. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, it's a vampire. Wow. I escaped, okay. Nice. Ow, goo, ow. I can't believe that. I can't believe that worked. Unbelievable. Got the black box.
Captain, I've got the black box.
Good. I'm heading your way in the command vehicle.
Hanson here. There's a window to the east of the warehouse. We'll wait for you outside the window.
I can't believe this
Roger
mission's
that.
not over
I'll
yet.
make my way to the east side of the building.
At least on these vamps. God. Alright. Music's done. Ah. Nice. Haha. Nope. Haha. Haha. There we go. Oh, finally. Finally. Well, we did it, everyone. We beat that one level.
Any luck with the black box?
Yes, sir. I've located the spot where the advanced team stored the ammo and weapons. I've also learned the advanced team died at the hands of their leader, Eric Russell.
What?
He was attacked by a Nightwalker just before we arrived here. Normally, transformation into a Nightwalker takes time, but Russell's change was quick. Jeez, these screams are gonna give me nightmares for weeks.
Have you got anything else?
There's a voice that doesn't belong to any members of the advanced team, Captain.
Put it on the speaker.
I am distressed that this occurs before the cycle of the sun and the full moon.
That's it?
That's it, Captain.
The voice probably belongs to the creature that turned Russell into a Nightwalker.
Mega vampire.
Request headquarters to search all transmissions to and from this city. Get them to look for messages containing the cycle of the sun and the full moon.
I'll get right on it, sir.
The cycle of the sun and the full moon. You think it has something to do with the drawing we found in the city, sir?
I'm sure it does. I just don't know what the relation is yet.
Headquarters reports a number of hits on the phrase, Captain. Searching back 3 weeks, they found the phrase was constantly repeated. It seems that most of those transmissions were sent from our initial target point.
Then that's probably where we'll find our prime walker.
New movie added to the gallery. Ooh la la la. Olo lolo. Save current data? Absolutely. Just in case I want to continue this great game next week. Why can't I do Trial 3? I have to collect 9 medals. Dang, I don't have enough medals. Well, I guess that's about it. I think I'm done. I don't think I want to play any more of this. Had a long day. Dark Souls 2 next week. I do want to play Dark Souls 2 at some point. It's not going to be next week. One of these weeks. I guess we're done for now. Playing Bets and Jason playing this again next week. I really gotta come up with another game so that next week I'm not like, well, I can't think of anything. More Vampire Rain Altered Species of the PlayStation 3. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Other Barbie vampire games? That's a good question. I don't know. Like, I played all the Barbie console games that I could. But I don't know if there's, like, outside of that, on the PC maybe. Be back tomorrow. It's Sega Saturn Day. Gonna be playing something on the Sega Saturn. Something wonderful, I'm sure. No, it's, you know, it's a nice game. It's a GameWare Volume 4. We'll be playing the second disc of that. Very exciting stuff. Really should play a different thing. Tomorrow. I mean, next week. I should be playing Vampire Rain Altered Species again. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get my Apple turnovers. Thank you all for tuning in. Had a nice time streaming in spite of the game itself. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.